Studio time.
Fuck it. Today, Ladell Great, Volo. I'm the host. YD, I know you sitting down right now. You probably watching this video and you realizing I'm gonna finite this motherfucker. I got Kofi Costari,
man.
Yep. Sound like fine dine restaurant.
More like a movie, man. But yeah,
I mean shit like Five Seasons. You know what I'm saying? Papa Dokes.
Man, it's like Costari's a movie theme, man. So we gonna make a movie today.
That's real smooth.
We gonna make a movie, man. We gonna make a movie.
And we got Napalm.
Jimmy Napalm, man.
Jimmy.
Guap City, y'all see me.
We gonna have to start it off like this. Jimmy, go ahead and spit that shit, bro.
Nah, let me get a beat or something.
We got you.
Damn, a lot of shit I gotta deal with. Hoes talking about why we don't chill shit. GUAP, still them niggas I kill with. I know a lot of fake niggas getting real rich. And I don't smile at my haters, I just laugh at them. By nature, they gon' hold you back, cause you passing them arrogant. But I'm passionate about this rapping shit. So money sticks into my pockets, Jimmy Magnet. Work flipping, got my gymnastics up. Cause going hard is going to sleep when they bout to get up. And I'm a soldier when I approach you, it's non-verbal. I'm disobeying curfew out here trying to smoke this herbal. So RIP for all the lost souls, funerals when it hit home. Clip gotta get extended when your money long. I'm trying to make a milli, then get a million more. Ops falling on the floor, so cops knocking at the door like I'm Pablo. Godflow, get in tune with no idol. Bartender Jimmy, yeah, I'm calling all the shots. So MOB still treating models like thigh hoes, cause I know she only gon' go cause I got dope. But I ain't mad at you. It's for your trickin' ass niggas, we just laugh at you. Like haha, you cashed out, but she right here in my passenger. It's always rush hour to a drug trafficker. I got my mathematics up, subtract all my doubters, bruh. Come to Jimmy when they taxing you 2 for 1 if I rock with you. Not the most popular, but still I got my dollars up. You focused on some followers, I'm cold as Antarctica. Had bosses, they was barring us from buying liquor at the front. Like Knievel when I stunt, tell the Pope to try me, I still won't be touched. Got haters all on my dick, but that don't bother me much. I go so Kanye West, the champions was bound to be us. And I've been getting it since shell toes. I freaked this hoe from Melrose, knees on her elbows. In that pussy I feel alive, she say I'm dead wrong. Hit her quitter, that mean I ditch her after the ding dong. Y'all rapping for ringtones, what the fuck you be on? My drink and my weed strong, still I can't sing along with that shit you singing on. GUA, ho.
Yeah. I fuck with that, Jimmy.
That's how we do it. Good shit, man. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Starting it off right, man. You already know. That was hot, man.
Appreciate it.
Young ball talking some real shit, man. Get in tune.
Appreciate
that. I see that you just wrote that motherfucker.
That's respect.
Your ass just got it fresh out the deli. Fuck is you talking about? That shit raw though. I fuck with that. These bars are so raw, I can cookie up.
Alright, man, yeah, before he mess it up, man. But yeah, good shit, my man.
Appreciate it.
Alright, Jimmy Napalm, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago's world. Stay in tune, man. Fuck with
Make sure y'all stay with this, man. Okay. Okay. Cause like I said, that's how you start off a podcast show. Straight raw bars that's cooked up, delivered to you at your front door. Ready for you, not Domino's. Volo.
Jimmy, man. Speaking of Domino's, they nasty as hell. I just ordered them.
Oh man, low key, they side dishes be fire though. I like they side dishes.
Give you the runs menu. That's that give you the runs, man. Hey, that means it go in, it come back out. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about Taco Bell though.
In-N-Out burger. In-N-Out burger shit.
Okay, but yeah. But shit, what was that song called? You know what I'm saying? What inspired you to do it?
That was just, a little freestyle I did, because I be writing a lot, whatever I'm doing, so I just, put something together. I be making like songs and stuff here and there, but that was just one of those, free verses.
Oh, okay. Cause I honestly heard that track before, and that made me want to put this nigga on the track. Like, you convinced me with those bars. Like, that shit on 10.
Appreciate it.
But other than that, like I said, today's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be less videos and more performances. It's gonna be more energized. I know Deezy. I apologize. I'm gonna let it. I see Deezy right now. He got like a little something popping out his vein right now on his head, and I can see that shit. And I apologize. Everybody know. You see the ATE t-shirts? We're gonna get into that a little bit more. But like I said, all this shit, like I said, YD, I'm getting drunk from stress. I'm getting drunk from the fuckery. Cause like I said, I'ma give you donkey from the butt cheek. Because your ass is in the moist right now. Your ass.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I don't mean to interrupt you.
I say donkey of the butt cheek, though.
No. Listen.
I'm gonna give him that.
No, listen.
I'm gonna give him donkey of the butt cheek.
We talking about fuckery, right? Hey, listen.
No. I'm not. I'm okay. It's not. Okay, hold on. It's not fuckery. It's just like business. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just being you know what I'm saying? YD, he was supposed to be here. It's the GreatDay podcast. Normally he's the host. He's the light-skinned nigga. But at the same time, it's like we knew responsibilities. I'm going to put everything on Front Street. That's why I apologize to Deezy, and that's why you read your raps off your phone. But at the same time, that's why everything got to be organic. Everything got to be, besides the fact, because Deezy just did this, that means I got to wrap it up. So, Kofi.
Yeah.
What you were saying?
Man, I was going to say, man, speaking of fuckery, man, we going to get into a story I had this week, too. But, we'll save that for later, man. Let's just get into the meat and potatoes of this shit. You know what I'm saying? My man Napalm, man, we were talking
Jimmy.
We were talking about, man, when basically I noticed it was like kind of like a mellow track, man. What made you want to go with a mellow track? But, it's drilling noise, as they call it out here, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much, what made you want to get into more of a mellow, you know what I'm saying, type of, is that your typical style, or how does that work, man?
Well, the thing about it is, the demographic of Chicago or Chicago area rappers right now, the way that they rap, you feel me, is more of a drill type of way. So I try to go away from what everybody else is trying to do right now, and I try to, do my own thing. I got tracks where, I talk about the things I see or, previously done as far as, things in the street shit, stuff like that. And
where, my bad to cut you off, man, where are you originally from? Like, I mean,
I'm from Chicago.
Okay, so are you from, like, the Maywood area? Are you from, like, the, like...
No, I lived down south on, shout out to 80th and Dobson, and on the west side, I also lived on 14th and Oakley.
Okay, so you really in the jungle. Yeah. So, yeah, pretty much, man, and that's rare.
But at the same time, shout out to Bolingbrook, though.
Oh, yeah, and I also live in Bolingbrook, too.
But basically, I noticed that you could have definitely grew the dreads and, went with the drill type. Which is, they got their audience, too. But I noticed that are you more of a conscious rapper or just more like, what would you say? Like, you just
I try to be as versatile as possible, you feel me?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and it also depends on the beat. If I get one of those beats where you got beats where it basically predetermines how you gonna rap on it already. You hit certain beats and you like, I know,
I feel like
talk about, it's drill time. And then you get the mellow type of beats where I talk about different types of
So you basically a
subjects.
vibe rapper. You know what I'm saying? Whatever
exactly.
whatever vibe somebody gets you, like Volo, he do his thing too. Like they got their own style.
I come off the jump. You know what I'm saying? When I come off the jump, I come off like the jump, like how you make your beats. Right. Cause you create beats. Yeah. You make beats. You are the creation of beats. Right. So it's like you make beats and you create all your own music. You're like a young Kanye West yourself.
I look at it like this. Like pretty much when I make beats, I custom tailor it for the artist. Like I'll give you like a shirt or a suit that can't fit nobody. I have to make it for that specific artist. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to make pre-made. I don't like to consider my beats like a fast food. I don't want it already done and I just give it to you because I feel like it's not giving you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'd rather make something custom tailor it Here you go.
Bring it
Do
to
your
you,
thing, man.
Yeah, and that's all of your music off your SoundCloud. Do you personally like that you rapping off of? Is those your beats or do you
Those are
produce
all my beats, man. I don't have no production from
Cause like I said,
anybody.
y'all need beats. Like I said, highlight this nigga right here.
Kofi Costari, man. SoundCloud, check me out, man. You know.
Okay. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm feeling real smooth. Like I said, y'all might be thinking it's water though, but this ain't like that water though. That's that thing though. You know what I'm saying? But
I think they know from looking at you, they ain't no
Yeah.
water.
He a little turned up than usual, ladies and gentlemen. But that's just Volo though. So it's all
little
good.
they know. 23 already did. I'm gonna go ahead and perform that a little bit later on today. Cause like I said, the GreatDay podcast, we doing live shows today. We ain't, like I said, do any of y'all got any good YouTube videos?
Man, far like what we talking about? Like what
cause like I said, today the podcast is like, I'm not doing performances like that no more. I'm not gonna put myself out there and do shows like that before. It's cool like last year, like around this time, my homie D-Boy, he was actually performing, I think it was Busy Bone or King Louie at Tailgaters. And I remember I told myself over and all, like, man, nigga, I need to perform. I need to put myself out there. It's like I was so hungry to perform. And it was like after I performed like over multiple times, over like show after show after show, performing for me ain't really shit because it ain't really shit if you know where you're performing at. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really value where you're going to perform. Like, nigga, if I'm gonna perform in front of my family members, nigga, we can have a barbecue on my birthday. If I was gonna perform in front of a whole bunch of niggas that brought their family and friends together, then nigga, we could have had a party and I could have did it all for free. But at the same time, it's like, if I'm going to put myself out there, I need some ARs. I need some niggas from the record labels. I need Master P in there ready to start a new limit. I need a lot more, you know what I'm saying, out there.
I feel what you're saying, but
you know what I'm saying?
Like to perform though sometimes, you know?
Like, you know, yeah. Okay, because actually, because you know what I'm saying, you trying to get in the business of performance, so how do you really look at it?
Well, for me, you know, it's like when you gotta have that confidence. You know, when you go in and perform, you gotta believe in yourself first, because before anybody else.
Like
that's why when it comes to performing in front of people, now I used to be shy about it, but now it's like, no, fuck that. If you gonna write raps, let people hear it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, you could tell, like I said, because we got a green screen behind us, so you gonna be able to see the clips behind us. But like I said, you could tell by the performances that we do. It's original, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, like I said, yourself, myself, Kofi, actually explain. You just had a performance last week or two.
I just had, I was close to Harvey, man. I was in Dixmoor, Illinois, and then I pretty much did a little show for one of my homies, man. It was his birthday. It was on the 24th this past, October or whatnot. But, it was cool.
Scorpios.
He brought out,
Scorpios.
yeah, he shout out to the Scorps, man.
Okay.
He brought out Twister too.
Scorpio King, I like that movie.
Shout out to world famous Doc too, man. He got a song with Twister, man, that he about to drop soon. But he brought Twister out. He brought some of the old classics like what was Old Girl from Psychodrama?
Okay.
Yeah, he brought her old girl out. It was pretty cool. Like, it was some people that came out of Michigan too. Like, it's a couple of, studs.
So it was local. He actually
Speaking
got
of
some
Michigan,
people.
Free Yay.
Yeah. Some Remy Martin was probably on deck.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like, it was kind of like a small venue, but it just seemed like everybody was vibing.
But did you feel, okay, the big, like, what did you feel like after you performing? Did you feel like somebody was in the crowd was able to take your music and take it somewhere?
Nah, not really.
Okay,
I'll be honest with you.
Did you feel like it gained you more followers or views?
Nah, I look at it like, pretty much like,
but did you feel like that though?
I felt as though it was good promo because they had cameras there, and then they pretty much, when you doing it independent, the more you on film, the more you out there, you know what I'm saying? It's a good look for you.
I guess it all come down to, that's what I'm saying. If you doing a show and there's a nigga that's filming you and you don't know that nigga, ask him. How many subscribers do you have? Do you shoot videos?
You know
on the business sense, Volo, I understand what you're talking about because we talked about promotion before. You know what I'm saying? Outside of this, this show, me and Volo, we vibed on promoting and stuff like that.
He associated A.k.a. I fuck with him heavily. No, like some niggas, fuck y'all niggas, cause y'all gonna try to put that shit on the gay term, and I don't roll with that shit. But I fuck with this nigga Kofi. Yeah. You right here, right hand man. Right hand.
Man. Yeah, but look.
I said.
But look, man,
ahead,
let's get into it, man. But like, what I mean is that sometimes, man, it's kind of like, you practicing, like you got home court advantage. When you do shows, don't always look at it like, man, it's like, you want to gain from it, but sometimes you need practice. Sometimes you might sit there for 4 months, not do a show, come through and be rusty. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So it's kind of like, it's
true.
kind of like taking granddaddy's shoes, man, that you ain't, and then. It might be hand-me-down. You polish shit. You like, damn, Joe, where you get that? Sometimes, man, you got to just, like, pretty much, like, get back out there. And then, you still want to have that, your handles are right. You know what I'm saying? So,
actually, Mac Miller actually brought that up, and that's why he signed his record deal.
Yeah.
Because he felt like he need more exposure. He felt like he need more publicity. He feel like Mac Miller, you know what I'm saying? Like Mac Miller, Tech Nine, and other like people that's underground artists is only you could do a lot being an unsigned artist. And I feel like with your movement, the ATE movement, with anybody movement, they is trying to be underground till that right deal come. But at the same time, it's like you gotta juggle with the shows that you fucking with. Right. You gotta realize the shows and what you putting yourself out to. Don't sell yourself for pennies.
What my man is saying is true. At the end of the day, you an independent artist. My man here, you know what I'm saying? My man Jimmy Napalm here, you an independent artist.
Napalm!
You see? Look, you an independent artist, so basically you're gonna have to make moves that benefit you. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all working together. We all hungry.
Well, hold on. What you trying to do? I mean, you coming out because you did have that video with Fonzo.
Oh, yeah, shout out my nigga Fonzo, too, man.
You had two videos with Fonzo, right?
I had a couple videos with, honestly, I don't know how many to number to you right now, but I know I've had a couple of them with
Okay. So how do you feel about the rap game, and how do you feel about, like, is the rap game is something that you really feel like that you want to get yourself into?
Yeah, obviously,
Okay.
Yeah, right now I like the independent thing, though, what the label look for, they don't really look for talent. They look for, they more about monetary gain. They look for who already has fans. They look for fans. They not
monetary gain.
Yeah.
Check that. So put that on the back.
Matter of fact, dictionary that shit for the niggas that don't know that shit. Cause some niggas going,
it's about how many fans you got. A label's gonna look at a guy with 1 million hits on his video and go, okay, let's see how we can sign this guy because we can make money off him. Other than a rapper who has, just crazy type flow, like this man be killing it. But if he got 2,000 views, a label's gonna be less reluctant to sign him than they would.
And speaking of directors, man, hold on, let me. My man out here, new video for hoodie season. Oh yeah, directed by my man DZ, man. Fire, literally. I'm sure. And make sure you put that in the background too, man. But see, my man touched on something. I want to say this real quick, and then we're gonna get back to him. Look, he touched on something that's very important too, man. Just like you have a co-producer, nowadays you have to also have a co-director. Okay, those little mini chops.
Hold on.
Man.
Hold on.
It's true though. They speaking the truth.
All right, hold on.
You good? You got the floor, man. Go ahead.
I said, hold on. I just want to say my little prayer and shit. Cause like I said, all this shit is coming together because of God. All this shit coming together because it's like you got the knowledge, you got the skills. People is able to be blessed with more shit than just being average. If you can't average life, then you can't take flight. So I'm gonna go ahead and say a little prayer. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, say a little prayer, you know what I'm saying? Bang your head, because I feel like I'm blessed to be where I'm at right now.
That's a beautiful thing, right?
You know what I'm saying? Lord, Father in heaven, please give me the strength, please give me the glory, please give me the honorability.
20 minutes later.
Long as that person know me, I'm be able to achieve wherever the fuck I'm going. And I'm sorry for that curse word. I'm sinning right now.
But
hold on, can I say amen? Can I say amen?
Go ahead, do your thing, man. My bad. Do your thing.
God. Amen. Now we're gonna have to get off. That was Good Morning Sunday, but it's the great day. But other than that, Kofi, you had something to say.
Nah, man, I just pretty much.
I peeped the Rams.
I'm just pretty much touching on just like, you know, the independent thing, like, you know, we were talking about, but, you know, more about, I mean, let's get my man here. He really the guest too, man. So I want to get,
As a matter of fact, I said YD for a second, cause that nigga, he normally here. But DZ, how many minutes it been? Because we got another live performance from my man Costari. All right, so let's get into this live performance from my man Costari, and we gon' slick out just like that.
I'm the last born in my family. First in line to get a Grammy. Every bar was hot as Miami. That's word of God in my granny. I done came up with them hard times. It's not hard to tell when the stars shine. Took a while, but I got it right. When I think about it, had it right. One conversation can change your life. From the underground to a change of height. E46 with them angel eyes. I was running around with them angel eyes. When I touch the ground, you know it's fire. In the cut like an open wire. Everything dope like a dope supplier. When it comes to the beat, I'm a dope supplier. Producer man. Flexing hard like who's the man. Came up, I can't lose the game. And he came back with them shoes again. Trendsetter, I'm a different man. Do what I want, do what you can. I'm the last one of my breed. Pain is all on that beat. Trend style on that beat. I'm coming back for that seat. Landing back on my steeds. On the biz naive. Said I'm coming back for that steeds. On the biz naive. Coming back for that seat. I'm coming back for that seat. Get it? I'm trend style on that beat. I told the very mouth we gon' eat. I landed back on my feet. And man, I'm coming back for my seat. Grim music still giving them heat.
That's how we do it in the GreatDay podcast, boy.
And that's word to them streets. I'm trend style on that beat.
I got two cups. Cause that performance right there, woo,
Be careful, man. Be careful.
that motherfucker was hot.
All right, man. Good luck.
Like I said, that's what the show is really about. Really broadcasting your performance. Really, if you feel like you're a good performer, really know what you're worth. Don't sell yourself for pennies. I wouldn't even sell myself for quarters. Practice, getting your rust out, W40 your ass to make sure that you know how, you know, if you just overall, just know how you is walking outside your house. And I like to get into another subject, walking outside your house. Because somebody in Bolingbrook walked outside the house and decided to shoot somebody. Kofi, well, I thought it was two brothers that killed themselves. But I really don't know too much about it. What do you know about it?
So pretty much it was a murder-suicide situation going on. And
Hold on, what date was it?
I believe what we got was October the 26th.
October the 26th.
Hey, that's a nigga birthday, man. Shout out.
That was
to
your
him.
birthday?
Man.
I mean, sorry that somebody had to get whacked and shit on that
But
day.
shout out to the Scorpios, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
but okay, explain the situation
Yeah,
though.
pretty much, you know, somebody just pretty much disgruntled employee pretty much went into the warehouse and then pretty much killed somebody and killed himself in the process.
Wow.
So he was 39 years old. I think his name was Ixling Zhang, which sounds like, you know, maybe he might be.
That sound like that,
Sounds pretty Asian.
nigga. That sound like a dipping sauce.
Oh, wow. Okay, so pretty much officials say the gunman walked into the offices at YBC International around 9:40 a.m. Okay, so he pretty much shot one man, then he reportedly turned the gun on himself, and then pretty much whacked himself in the process, y'all.
So this nigga pretty much went into work, on beef from yesterday and like, I'm gonna whack this nigga. Went into work and whacked this dude and killed himself. And is that what happened?
That's pretty much what happened. Everything was on lockdown. You know, the Bolingbrook High School, everything was on lockdown. Everything was shut down. So yeah.
Wow. And that's crazy because for somebody, you gonna have to keep watch on these motherfuckers. Like,
well, I mean,
like niggas, like people in Bolingbrook is actually committing suicide. I don't know if you heard about that story about Buddy shot himself while he was driving. Just complete suicide.
No, that's crazy.
Just killed himself. Like, and this happened recently. This happened today on this podcast. I mean, not on this podcast. But this happened today. Nigga caught him. Nigga shot himself.
Depression is a real thing, man.
Skirt.
Shout out to them people, man, fighting for depression, man. It's a real thing. It makes people do some crazy stuff out there, man.
But all right, besides depression, I got this A.k.a. hoodie. Check me out. Check me out. Great Diamonds. YD used that nigga was supposed to be here with his A.k.a. hoodie.
That's hot.
But like I said, motherfuckers, hey, it's gonna be available soon. All colors. Like I said, Great Diamonds. Like I said. And to tell you the truth, it was made by this nigga. Yeah, this logo, all this was made by this nigga.
Yeah, man. I went to school for graphics, for visual communication, so I'm a monster with the Photoshop and the Adobe Illustrator and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So
it's on display.
Brothers trying to just do more than one thing, man of multiple hats. So yeah.
So if y'all need anything, like I said, y'all can holler at both of these niggas. But like I said, if you need logos, beats, mixing, advice, shit, holla at my man Kofi. Cause like I said, this uncle right here. We gonna put all the links, at the end of the stuff. So my man DZ gonna do what he do because he also, monster with the video. Like I said,
Jimmy Napalm gonna have all his stuff.
Jimmy.
And like I said, hold on, and shout out to my
nigga mixtape Homework, man. Shout out Homework, man.
Shout out my nigga his mixtape name Homework. So make sure y'all get y'all knowledge on that shit.
And do your homework.
Shout out to my nigga Funzo. Like nigga Funzo, what's up with the music?
Shout out Slime, man.
Slime, what's up with the music, nigga? We make songs.
Yo.
Sue song, sing song.
Okay.
What's up? Like I said, we gonna talk about it. You gonna text me. But like I said, we gonna end off this podcast with a Ladell great performance. Volo performance.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thanks for having me.
We gonna end it off like that.
Thanks for having me, man. It's cool.
Yep. Shout out Guap, UAP.
And like, hold on here. You got your drink?
Yeah, I already drank it though, bro.
Okay, wait. Here's my drink. Finna grade to end this podcast off on a live performance from Volo. Alpha. Volo. Little they know. 23 and I already did more than most, and I see a lot of shit. Took a lot of risk, and I ran in those cribs and I hit those licks. I'm Gucci. My life is living too fast, and I'm feeling like big. Boy, I'm out here. I'm the last one to leave out here, and I remember those times being locked up. I can't even get out here, boy. Let's get it. Cubano connections, working on the early morning right after my friends. Oh, just gave me knowledge. I was young and wild, and I was dog without a collar. When you getting money, people acting phony, and they be taking lessons. I be trying to be a homie, they some ops employers. I got paranoia. When I drink, I swerve. I'm trying to clear my focus. I pull up to that curb, and I see somebody homeless. Cartel in Cook County. They say they moving orders. Alpha. Try. Little they know. Me. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. But I'm an alpha.